Hey YouTube, what's going on? It's Uncle Tone 99, it's Tony.
How you guys doing?
Today we're going to be taking a look at my final review on the Ultimate Ears Super.Fi 5vi headphones. These were sent out to me full review by Ultimate Ears. I'd like to thank them again very much for sending these out for review. I really do appreciate it. You guys have been asking me quite a few questions about these. How do I like them? And so on and so forth. Here come all your answers. Without further ado, let's switch over to the close-up camera and check these bad boys out. Cool beans. Okay, cool beans guys. Here we go with my review on the Ultimate Ears Super.Fi 5vi in-ear monitors / headphones. I'm still going to call them headphones. I know in the unboxing I said I was going to try and call them monitors. I just can't do it, guys. They're headphones. That's what they are. So I'm going to call them in-ear headphones instead. How's that? We'll make a compromise between in-ear monitors and headphones. I'll call them in-ear headphones. How's that? I already did an unboxing on these. So, I mean, if you haven't seen that, go ahead and check that out. And then finish watching this one first and then go check that one out. Included in the package, you do get the small, medium, and large silicone tips. Those work very well for a number of people. A lot of people get by with the silicone tips just fine. Me, they always fall out of my ears because I got weird, big Dumbo ears with huge ear canals. It's not that my ear canals are huge, it's that my ear canals are very short. So these silicone tips, they fit, but they don't really get a good hold and they fall out very easily because I have very short ear canals. So I tend to be a fan of these Comply foam tips. I love these Comply tips. That's all I've been using pretty much for the last year with my in-ear headphones are these Comply tips. I love them. And they also include this little cleaning tool. You get 2 pairs of those, by the way. And the little cleaning tool for cleaning them is also included, as well as your little hard plastic carrying case. This is nothing fancy as far as a carrying case goes. It's simply a matte finish plastic carrying case. Snaps open like that, in go your headphones, snap it closed, and you're good. But as you can see, it is a hard plastic case. It's not gonna break real easy. Unless short of you stomping on it, you're not gonna crush it. So your headphones should be very secure and very safe in here. For the $190, you might think you should get a fancier case. Fancy isn't always better, guys. Sometimes a simple, hard plastic case is all you really need. And this works fine for that, so no complaints about that either. Onwards to the headphones, which is what you guys are probably really interested in after me nattering on for 3 minutes. Here we'll start at the bottom. Here we have the jack. It is gold-plated. As you can see, 3.5mm standard, gold-plated, should work pretty well with just about everything you want. I did try these on my computer with Skype. They worked fine. As you can see, it does have the 3 bands, so it has the microphone also on here. We'll get to that in a second. They worked fine on Skype. They worked fine on my computer. They worked fine on my iPhone. They worked fine on my iPod. Most devices with a 3.5mm headphone jack, you should be fine. It is also a fairly low-profile jack. It doesn't stick out a whole lot. As you can see, before you get to the end of the cable, it's maybe the length of the jack that plugs in. So just to give you an idea, here's my iPhone. And we'll go ahead and plug it into my iPhone. And there you go. That's how far it sticks out. Not too far. So it's not a jack that's going to protrude a whole lot or anything like that. It's a pretty good length. I really like L-shaped jacks, simply for the fact that they don't protrude much. But this one is pretty short, and I didn't have a problem with it at all. So it's a nice jack. Moving upwards along the cable, these also do not tangle very well, or very easily at all. Very well. I don't know why you would want them to tangle well. That doesn't make a lot of sense, Tone. But they don't really tangle. I didn't really have any issues with tangling with them or anything like that. A little bit, yeah. But nothing that it doesn't take like 5 seconds to untangle them. So not a big deal as far as tangling goes. Moving up, you have these 2 little spots right here. This is your clicker for skipping tracks, playing and pausing, answering calls, all that sort of stuff. That is your little clicker. Well, right, moving up a little bit farther, you have your microphone, or your yoke. Sorry, this is your yoke where it splits into 2. That's not your microphone. My bad. So your clicker is actually below your cable yoke, which is kind of weird, and it took me a little while to get used to it. I'm used to the clicker being up here with the microphone and kind of being built into one piece, sort of. It might have been cool if they could have done that, or maybe put the clicker up a little higher, like right up here at the yoke or something. That would have been kind of cooler, because this one's kind of low and kind of weird. When you're wearing them, that's like, the clicker's way down here. You have to kind of reach down for it. Sometimes it just feels a little awkward, but it works fine. Not a problem with it working at all. It was just kind of a weird placement that I'm not used to. Now that I've gotten used to it, it's not a big deal. I don't even have to really look down anymore. I just run my fingers lightly down along the cable until I get to that, and then click. I don't even have to look down. So it's fine. It works just great. So moving upwards past the yoke, where it splits into two, you have your microphone. And this is your inline microphone for making calls and using on Skype or whatever you may want to, excuse me, whatever you need to use a microphone for, built into your headphones. There you go. And this also apparently does support BlackBerry as well as the iPhone, and I'm assuming other mobile devices as well. I don't have other mobile devices to test it on, but as far as I understand, it works quite well with most. Say, I'm not going to guarantee it. I can't, tell you that it's going to work perfectly, but it should. That's pretty much all I can tell you. And then up here you get to your buds. This is your left and right earbud. They do have this nice shiny finish on them, a little UE for ultimate ears. Kind of looks like an L, actually, but it's a U. UE for ultimate ears. And you can wear these two ways. For casual listening, that sort of thing, you can simply slip them into your ears just like that, wear them down like you normally would. Or, if you're more active, you're out running or something like that, you want more security, you can put them in your ears like this and run the cable up over the back of your ears and down behind your neck. That way works pretty well too. I didn't really do that. I tend to wear them down most of the time. For that instance, it really would be nice if they put a slider on it, like a slider on here, so that you could kind of snug them up or at the back of your head and let the wire run down your back. That would make them more secure, just so you could snug them up around your neck so the wire's not moving around a lot. It might have been nice to have a little slider on there. That would have been kind of cool. But I didn't really have a problem using them. They didn't fall out or anything like that with these comply tips on them. So it was good. So that's pretty much my overview of the build quality of the headphones. Now let's move on to the sound quality. How do they sound? These definitely have a different sound than I have become accustomed to. Many headphones nowadays emphasize bass a lot. They thump, for lack of a better word. You get that thump when you're listening to them of the bass. I immediately noticed when I first started using this that these do not thump. The bass is definitely there. I've heard a number of people complain that these don't have any bass. They do have bass. The bass is there. It's just not overpowering the rest of the music. They're more of a well-balanced, well-rounded pair of headphones to use with a wide variety and a wide genre of music. I would call them punchy. That's what I would call them. Not thump. They don't thump, but they're definitely punchy. That's what I would call them. The bass is there, it's enjoyable, but it doesn't overwhelm the rest of the music. As far as the mids and highs go, I have absolutely nothing to complain about with these headphones. These have some of the clearest mids and highs I've heard on a pair of headphones, as you would expect from a company named Ultimate Ears. They almost have the ultimate mids and highs. They are crystal clear. They're better, in fact, than the Monster Turbine Pros that I've, been using for quite a while. I can't decide now, having used these and the Turbine Pros, which ones are my favorite. I can't really decide. I like the thump that you get out of the Turbine Pros with certain genres of music, but for all-around music listening, I would have to say that these are better, for me anyway, than the Turbine Pros. If you listen to a wide variety of music, wide genres of music, little hip-hop, little rap, these probably aren't going to work very well for you for hip-hop and rap because they don't have that bass, that thump that people are really going to like. But for other genres like, pop, rock, jazz, classical, you're going to love these. Classical on these is incredible. Listen to a little Miles Davis on these. It really is incredible. The clarity on these and the clearness is amazing when listening to that genre of music. So basically my assumption, my roundup, kind of wrapping things up here, is going to be very nice, very well-rounded pair of headphones. If you're looking for one particular pair of headphones that can do everything pretty darn well and still sound really crisp, really clear, and really nice, these are your ticket. And at 189 bucks, $190, you're getting what you pay for here. These are really nice, and I would say they are definitely worth the $190 price tag. So that's going to wrap it up, guys. That's my review on the Ultimate Ears Super.Fi 5vi's. I love them. They are really nice, except for, you know, those couple little things I mentioned about being punchy, not really having that thump. But that's what provides you with the richness and clarity that you get from the mids and highs, is that that thump isn't overpowering them. That's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks again very much to Ultimate Ears for sending these out to me for review. I really do like these headphones. They got a great product here. And thank you guys for watching. We'll see you very soon. Cool beans. See you later. Rock on.